welcome to Before Your Eyes. So, if you can't tell, I'm currently using my iPad as a camera because it seems that this game needs my camera and I can't get it to do both. So, since I've tried everything from start virtual camera to doing everything and it's just not happening. So what we're gonna do is use the iPad as our webcam because I'm a genius, and we're going to use the camera for the game since this game requires eye tracking to check if you're blinking or not, which I think is a really cool mechanic. I did see some of it as I tried to play and the recording just went out, but God, this is loud. But yes, so sorry, it might be a little low for you guys then, but it is pounding in my ears right now. Okay, so with that said, let's get into it. So we're going to start new game and give this guy a shot. Yeah, see, it needs my webcam. Okay. Next. Nope. Visible. Oh, apparently not. I need a booster seat, even with this chair at its highest. Pretty eyes. Oh my gosh, the blinking. Yep. Alright, look at the screen. Oh, up we go. I had to focus so much on my blinking. There we are. Got them all. Alright, let's see if this playthrough works out a little bit better than the first. This game is about blinking. Every time you blink, this game will notice. See how this works? Try blinking on the white symbol. Where? Oh, we're moving. Perfect. When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. Keep blinking. You take some exaggerated blinks. Mind me while I keep checking that we're actually recording.
Get away, you mucky fowls. That's mine.
Mine.
Well, hello there, stranger.
Ooh, what happened to your ear?
You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body is still inside of you. If that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here.
Alright, our first task.
You remember blink? Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special.
Wonder what we look like then.
You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better
Just realized I hope my mouth and everything syncs up with the sound because I've got like a different camera than my mic.
Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there? Big scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. to be judged.
So I'm seeing
I'm gonna present your
lampposts and all
case.
sorts of stuff. I think
Tell her
it's a
the
city
whole story
underwater.
of your entire life, from prow to stern. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good layabouts. Unsatisfactory clock watchers. I got some words for you.
Jesus. It's a cat howling like a dog.
Sorry you had to hear that. Ooh. So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. And don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
And just
For your eyes.
try to enjoy it this time.
Interesting. Hello.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful
God, it's
day
so
ahead of
loud
us.
for me.
Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh? Well, I get.
Really skips over.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
So pretty, so cute.
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave.
So cool that it maneuvers with you blinking.
Day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece?
Okay, go ahead, kid. Look at that! There's your little hand.
So cute.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. That would really be something to see how we grow.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
So cute.
Sounds good, honey!
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
Get that bubble.
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
Really liking that boat.
Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand.
Cute painting.
Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot. Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
A little mess of color. Excuse you. It's a work of art.
Hey, we do not throw things in this house. See? That used to be my piano.
So
My
cute.
dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think
I love that
he
you had
hoped
the
to make it
opportunity
further
to
than
like you could
conducting the
miss
high
it
school
or you
choir.
could see it.
Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type. Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach.
That's what I'd do.
I don't even...
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get attached. Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my god, he's
Yeah,
so cute.
what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him. Can...
God, he's so cute. Oh my god, we can pet him.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it?
I love this cat.
Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels. Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
It's easy at first
She
to
was in
not
grad
blink so
school
much,
studying
but then the more
composition.
you feel like you need to
I
blink,
never
like the
met
more you
anyone
avoid
like her.
blinking,
I
it
just-
makes you need to blink.
Prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost.
It's cute. They got a little scrap from his schedule.
God, she dragged me to so many places.
Oh. Oh no, I didn't get to see the other one. Still January. Look at us go.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Regular
Richard,
Beethoven
are
over
you
here.
hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Sure. But, you know,
He
kitty! Boo.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Don't worry, I already did.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Just focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Such a cute game.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning?
Love to
We
draw.
are fine.
Oh, he peed on the table. I'm like so trying to blink. Nice that it cleans itself up.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Kitty.
Let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
You're just watching me just constantly try and slow blink.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking,
Yeah, really.
you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you?
Very weird and creepy. It's like the whole thing is cute and everything, and then it's just like a creepy moment.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
I'm trying my damn best.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Suppose.
Ernie, buddy.
Ernie!
Oh no.
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that? I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't
boy.
know. I didn't think about it. It just,
I
He
didn't
keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky. Are you able to pick up the new book?
Yes, the Manila Galleon was of particular interest.
Oh wow. Excuse me. What in the world?
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
This is so hard to keep up with.
You really
getting there, honey. Next.
So I think it's like
Chris
partially
said find
blinking,
the
partly
zero, and he
timing.
just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
At school, each snapshot it changes, like the snapshots of life. Every time you blink, something happening. You know.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
What am I missing?
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down and I'll drive it back with you up there.
It's not my house.
Moving is hard. I've done it a lot, and it can definitely suck.
Fall back, you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, come play inside. It's late.
Maybe if you ask. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you. Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
I'm trying so hard. Oh my god.
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up in
Hey, you.
units. In each unit, we
Look on your desk. I
civilize
wrote you something.
We're in the same class. What a coincidence. Keep in mind that while we're at school, we don't know each other. Do not talk to me ever. Love, Chloe. Thanks, Chloe.
This is a quote. I want
Those
each
who
of you to
cannot remember
write
the
it
past
down.
are
Not doodle on the
condemned to
sidelines, not stare off into space. Okay, now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were.
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If
I broke
we
my no
do
talking
not
rule,
accurately
but I
count
asked you
tasks,
to, so
our destiny
I guess I'll have to
will
let
embarrass
you live.
ourselves in all
They're so
I
cute.
tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to.
Oh no.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys could become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up.
It's called a magnet school.
A what?
It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to
You're gonna
go.
pull him out of school already?
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Huh? Sure.
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition?
Watch. Well tempered, level 48. Oh my goodness.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no
Ow.
pressure.
This
I
looks
just want you to
confusing
try,
and a lot.
and we can see if you start enjoying it.
See if you start enjoying it.
Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that. What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be. Oh my God, Benny! What are you thinking? You could have killed us.
He's until audition 30.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
Good Lord.
Oh my God. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Just let him talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Oh man,
Maybe
did I just
am
cause a
little checked
fight
out,
with your
but
parents?
I actually think the
I'm
fact
sorry,
that I'm checked
dude,
out means I'm
but
able
you
to
should
see the
also
kelp of the
cherish
ocean
these
here a little
moments.
bit.
My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it, but now I actually miss it a lot.
That's sad.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale?
Hey,
That is
Mr.
Kamala,
Kid.
and she's got, and yes, that's a she, the
Your
head
weird
of a
neighbor's kid.
crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus.
Tonight after your dad goes to sleep, I'm going to sneak out of
Though
my
I
house
would not
and
say that
go
to
sleep
her
on the
face.
beach. If you want to get invited,
Now,
draw me a picture of me so I feel
As you can
constipated.
see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass.
Ew, why is he so scared looking?
Sort of like
Okay,
me.
I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
So I am not quite.
He's until audition 1.
Change school just as he's starting to make
I know it's supposed to be you got this, but it looks like you popped
Here
this.
is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen.
Rude.
Claim to understand the motives of children.
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something.
Nailing it, we're nailing it, we're nailing it.
No offense at all.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
That's questionable.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Who said?
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up.
I'm a sticky for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay?
Well,
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Kongsters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So, I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much.
that's fair.
We would have been so focused on how good it was, and
Damn it.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben. We're going to be there soon.
In your own
Oh,
time,
boy.
Benjamin, we are very excited to hear. Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
Can't see.
So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes?
Yeah.
As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay?
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father.
Yeah.
I don't know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my
we're
office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just
Such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus on.
Didn't realize how much I need to blink. Ah, it's the title page.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Here we go. Not bad.
Why isn't your phone in the hotel? No.
Nice.
You mean young Vincent?
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
I really gotta thank you for this, Benny. Emma Bills is so pissed that weird camera kid won over her multiple horse portrait that she literally just left with her dad in tears.
Oh. Oh, it's not as good as my boat. My boat was better. Question 3. In 2 short paragraphs, describe what makes you want to pursue a career in arts.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you punk!
Okay.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Yes, yes.
Very zany. Very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists. There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape. Oh, you fiend!
I love him.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
I don't know about that. But alright.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincere.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
I guess we'll go with it because her mom's like signed the contract, you know, and make some
I've
money.
got a good feeling about you.
We want to succeed in our
You're gonna
art,
make a
and
lot.
I think it's our mom wasn't able to.
To actually making some money with one's art. Lord knows I could never do it. Ooh, that's good.
Honey, stop. Is that Benjamin Bryn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
Love the colors.
Hey, honey. Your work's incredible. The new stuff is wowing us all. But Ben, I've had an idea. You know, the critics are fickle. How about if you go back to your roots? Paint something meaningful, personal, close to your heart. Gotta go. Love you lots. Mwah.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just
calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now. All you can...
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus.
Oh no.
Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? What?
Hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again. Look, you know I talk to big, important people who could change your life every day. What the hell am I supposed to say? What do you want me to say? That I haven't heard from my star client in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous. You've got to get it together. Hey, Benny. Guess.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again.
Yeah, it must be
Take
hard.
whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean,
I'm glad we picked up
I
the
know
phone.
she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did. She just wanted you to focus on your work. Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint.
Inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer L. Stevens, relatively known in her life.
Is
Rin
that-
lifted his
Is that
hands to look out
really
of his-
you? It's Chloe, your neighbor.
Oh, hey.
My God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd
How
love to
cute you are.
walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius. Like Mother. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. Woo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot,
This guy weirds me
Flapjack.
out.
Oh, the nobody nothing's dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well,
Hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Let's go with happy.
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
She was a composer.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
I'll make her encouraging. I think
Kinda
she
like
hoped for
your
the best. And she had
champion.
moments where she was nice. And was like trying to figure things out
Therefore,
with us.
as his piano teacher, she was ever encouraging, teaching him to recognize the greatness within.
How about that neighbor girl? Huh? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or first love?
Oh, I think they were like
Be
a
honest
cute
here.
first love.
Don't.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
Well, thanks.
Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him.
Oh my
She
God.
knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know,
I didn't say that.
she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick. And he had to stay inside for an entire year.
A year.
And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into
Ain't
the
liking the
national
story.
spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece.
I said shut up, you scumdolls! You mucky fowls!
Got a few bolts loose.
All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my
Poor souls, too.
Oratory shortcomings.
Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again. You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
It's not creepy at all.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. 'Cause if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you.
Jeez.
And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
And we're going to... Oh, whoops. No, evidently not. And we're going to take a short break. Well, it'll be long for me, short for you. Oh, right, and we're back.
Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught
Kitty.
you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy?
You know, my father once told me.
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
Oh, this is hard. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Thank God.
I'm getting it.
Whew.
Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh.
I
Oh,
see.
what is it?
She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could.
That's sad.
Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
One need will be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
God, honey.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Oh, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my. Oh. The kitties. Oh no.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
So,
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this. We need to move.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
We can focus him. Make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking like this.
I'll close my eyes.
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never going to get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
It's an interesting mechanic.
I see.
Tell and
You got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
am I missing something? We're not moving. Close my eyes. Nope. Nothing's working. Oh. Am I stuck? Okay, resume. Nope, we're still stuck. Give it a second, see what it does. No, I think we're just stuck. Oh. Let's see if we can fix it. Are you kidding me?
The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a
Not
tendency
this.
to do that, I guess.
Okay, give me a sec while I
Now play
get
the
us
C
back where we're
major
supposed
chord
to
I
be.
taught you. Remember?
And we're back. And it's fixed. What a weird dude.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get?
Yeah, well.
Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
Are we not able to talk?
Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better.
His childhood was a happy one. Nice. That's what the cat said. Sorry about the nauseating switch back and forth, but I'm just trying to get it to keep moving. These are loving parents. Quaint village by the sea. There was a composer.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do. I can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
What's wrong with it? I said it was a happy home.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want...
Oh, I wanted to know what he wanted to know. Benjamin Brin was a loser. the disease inside him. He just laid down and died. Ooh, don't like that.
Penny! Penny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
Okay. Oh God. Ugh.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Gotta make sure this isn't turning off.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told...
Hey, Benny. Buddy. Did you just throw something? Kinda sounded like you threw your cell phone at the wall.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that
We're like
I
sick.
was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
I hate this. Oh my God, I can't see. supposed to be like this? Awful? Just jiggle the mouse around and hope for the best. This seems to be doing something. Doing this in complete dark. Don't mind me while I figure this out. Can't see. Finally.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Oh no. Is it glitched out again? Come on. What do you want from me? Here we go. Oh, she's over here. Oh no. Kitty! But you're dead. Oh my god, it's like a guardian angel. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. You came back.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to
Get
show this
whales
cat some
soon.
real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
Oh, I think you're right. She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at?
God, the shouting.
Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
You're a weird neighbor kid. Aww. You're my first love too, love Chloe. Oh, it's getting harder to do. Oh god. Should have stayed on.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
Oh, go, go, go.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need. You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. Ugh. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
Where is she?
she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
Oh.
That means
We were
she's
young
ready to
when
hear
this
your
went in the
story.
beginning.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative, and the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out,
She began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he had
lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after
He had almost forgotten. So when he was going to go, he was
okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Why is he smiling like that?
He must be somewhere that he likes.
That was really sweet. I thought he'd grown older, but I guess it's his imaginative story that he'd grown older.
I wanna be somebody.
Did my father. Taught me how to play.
2.0 for you.
What a really pretty, sweet game.
And when you meet somebody,
It really took me by surprise at the end with him being a child still. I thought he'd grown up. You could see it was a lie based on the story he wished he lived, not that he had.
I'm gonna say I love you.
Good Lord.
Before you say I'm gone.
Really pretty game.
When that chance comes through,
Really glad I played it.
I'm gonna
turn this down a bit.
in a market in a desert.
Yeah, no, it I thought he'd grown up, but I guess what really happened is he just dreamt up that life, and that was kind of like the lie they were talking about. That wasn't the real truth. I didn't realize he was still a kid when he went. That's, was so sad. It's such a good game. I think like that's just it though. The emotional sad ones really get you. But it was a beautiful piece of art in itself. Loved the whole story, loved the turns and the unexpected, and I absolutely loved it. So glad I got the chance to play it. And then I kind of just woke up this morning, saw it about this game, looked into it a little bit, and then was like, you know what? I'm gonna play it myself, and right off the bat went ahead to do so, and I'm glad that I made that decision. So really, really great game. I would definitely suggest checking it out yourself, going through your own experience with it. It's a really wonderful game. It's on Steam, and yeah, what a beautiful, adorable little game. Sad, but adorable. I don't know if there's anything after the credits, so we'll see. Bear with me here. Oh god, that got me real close to just falling. Ugh. I think it's the end too, and he's like, he must be somewhere he likes, and near entering the garden. And I was just like, ugh, killing me. Oh my god, so sweet. Those poor parents. I don't know how long these go on for. We shall see. Pay homage to the people who made such a wonderful game. I think, wow, good lord. Lots of people. I think it's a nice, unique game, and there's not always you find certain games with those kinds of stories, and I really, really like those kinds because it really affects you and impacts you. It's something you remember and think about. And that's why I prefer those games versus just action and all these kinds of things. Like, I like adventure and stories and feeling something, and I find a game is a really good way to get into an adventure and be really interactive in a way that just isn't the same otherwise. So it's a really neat, unique experience, and I knew that's why I wanted to not, like, as interested as I was in the game, I didn't want to see someone play it yet. I wanted to play it through myself and be surprised, because there's too much, like, before I started recording, I would watch games played through a lot, and by the time I came around to doing some recordings of my own, I'd kind of seen some of the endings to these games and how they went. So it reflected my decisions and my reaction at the end and all these kinds of things. But I'm really glad I had this as my own little experience first and got through it on my own, and I really, really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend it. You can make there's a few different choices, but I think there's also the immersion of actually playing it yourself. So that would be my recommendation. Don't mind me while I finish late lunch. Hey, there's my name. Another Jennifer. Oh, lots of Jennifers. Alright, I might just wait. See if there's anything after the credits. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, if you did, and follow me on this little journey, maybe choosing mine to see it through. I'm really glad I played it. I'm thankful to anybody else who watches and follows along with me. I thought this was really great. Nice little cozy experience. And I'm glad I got to play through with it and maybe bring you along with me. Oh. Guessing just the title screen. Oh, what the? What is this? Okay, you're not seeing it, but It was loading something. Oh, and it just stops working. Okay. Close the program. Okay, so that is going to be it for me. Thank you again for watching. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Feel free to check it out if you would like, and I will see you next time.
Where am I going now? Just falling over.